What's up, Zed Heads? It's Josh.
And Ben.
And we are Zombie Elite Defenders. Today we're going to show you how to make some homemade survival candles and or tinder. Also some other great uses for these little homemade cases we're going to show you. We're going to be utilizing our Gerber suspension multi-tool. We actually just gave one of these away in our mini bug out bag giveaway to get us to 1,000 likes on Facebook. And I'm going to turn it over to Ben to let him show you how to do this. Ben?
Alright, so basically the list of supplies you're going to need is pretty simple. Just take any old drink straw you have. The bigger the better, but any drink straw will do as long as it's plastic. You're going to need some cotton balls. Depending on how many of these you want to make, one bag should last you quite a bit. A pair of pliers and a pair of scissors, or in this case a multi-tool, because you're going to need to cut the straws. And you're going to need to hold them over the flame here to crimp the ends. And then also some petroleum jelly, either Vaseline or any other generic brand petroleum jelly. So what you're going to do, just cut a section off. Doesn't matter how big it is. Go ahead and grab the end with the pair of pliers. And I've got a candle here because you're going to want to make these in advance. This is not something you're going to want to do while you're out in the field anywhere. So just melt the end a little bit. And then crimp it to make sure that it has a good watertight seal, because you don't want any type of moisture to get into these things. And you're going to take the Vaseline and make sure to work it into the cotton. You just pull the cotton ball apart, but make sure you get a fair amount of Vaseline in this thing to make sure that it's going to light properly when you need it.
Or any other petroleum-based gel. The petroleum is key.
So then what you want to do is just, however you need to do it, get the cotton down into this portion of the straw here. Then what you want to do is cut off another section, just as a cap, really, and then just melt and crimp the end on that as well, just to make sure it has a good seal. Then all you do, just take one end, pinch it off, and slide the other end of the straw over as a cap, and you're going to have something that looks like this. Basically, it's a waterproof tinder bundle, and it will light really easily because of the petroleum jelly. And you can make 20 or 30 of these things, put them all in a rubber band, and throw them in your pack, and you won't even know that they're there. They don't take up any room. They have literally zero weight to them. And I'll show you here just how easily this thing will light. And you can use it as a candle. You can use it to start a fire if you're out in the field. And there's several other uses you can utilize these little straw mechanisms for. But if you want to reuse it, just put the fire out, and you can stick the cotton back in there, and then just recap it, and you're good to go.
The other uses could be to hold salt, pepper, other spices. You can put string, hooks, needles, a couple other things like that. To be honest, you can probably fit maybe 3 or 4. We actually have a match here that we used earlier. You could probably fit a good solid 3 or 4 matches inside of one of these. It should be relatively water resistant, not guaranteed to be waterproof in all cases, but it's fun, it's simple. You don't have to cut them down into really small pieces if you want. You could take the straw and just cut the tip off and seal it and have it as long or as short as you want it to be. But these are really cool, they're really fun. We appreciate your time, your attention. We hope you like, share, subscribe, comment. And as always, remember, pray for the best, plan for the rest.